This last month, most of the students in Romania had the entire month off of school. When we got word of this extra long break, we sprang into action to plan some activities for the youth since they had this extra time off. We did some brainstorming and planning and decided on two different things. First, we called around 15 counselors to come stay with us for a week and help us record our virtual camps we plan to have this summer. And next, we did a live Q&A for a week to answer the questions young people have on God, faith, and life. I now want to give the mic to Julian as he takes you through some of these events. And stay tuned, you may see some old familiar faces if you've been to Camp Mia in the past.
Dear friends, I'm behind the office building, and today we started the online camps and I'm really excited. Just wanted to show you, now we are registering, filming some testimonies. And here is Emilio with Danny and Mario. He's a new counselor doing a great job. He's over there sharing his testimony with the kids. Just wanted to thank you for your prayers, support, and allowing these kids, teenagers to come. I call them kids, but they're teenagers, to come and serve alongside us. And with the videos we're gonna make, hundreds of kids are gonna watch and learn and accept Christ.
Most of these counselors are leaders of our online Bible studies, and were trained by our staff to lead their testimonies, and now are training the participants of their own groups. So we recorded each of their testimonies, which we know will impact many as they watch our camps.
Just wanted you to see the worship band for the teenagers. We had, they just finished, we had two worship bands, believe it or not. One for kids with crazy signs, screaming, yelling, you know what I mean. Just songs for the kids. And this band is for the teenagers. So we're gonna film basically two camps, one for kids, one for teenagers, 2 weeks. So that's what we are working on this week.
That's Elizabeth, Emma. We are about to start recording video.
We are blessed with some very talented counselors, so it was really great to have them serving in this way. We also recorded puppet shows for our kids camp and skits for our teens camp. We are always blown away by our counselors and how willing they are to do whatever is asked of them, even if it's playing a puppet or memorizing lines and dressing up for a skit. We had a few of our evangelistic counselors share the gospel, and even 5 of our biblical counselors write and teach the messages for the kids camp. The staff was so encouraged to see these counselors display all that they have learned in this last year by being bold and teaching the lessons in front of the camera. During the first week of April, we hosted 3 nights of I Question, a live Q&A on Facebook and YouTube where youth could watch, ask a question, and hear the responses live from Julian and Emilio. We can all relate to being teens, filled with many questions that we did not know where to find the answers to. As a ministry that works with youth, we see every day that young people are bombarded with so much information from the world, but little of this is given with a biblical worldview or perspective. We had over 100 questions asked during this Q&A and didn't even have enough time to answer all the questions. So the next week, we had another night of a Q&A and plan to keep having one a week until they run out of questions.
Emilio and I, we just finished another series of answering questions from kids online Q&A. It's a show that we've been doing 3 nights last week, and we had left with 19 questions that we just finished answering in 1 hour. I don't think we answered all of them, but we are trying to do this once a week, and just wanted to show you, this is our new mic and lights. Philip is in the background. He's been working to make sure we are live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm sure you saw us, maybe you saw us speaking in Romanian and probably you skipped it, but you can click a like. We love you and we thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve our country and to share Jesus and to share this with the new generation.
These are just 2 of the highlights from this last month. Of course, we are continuing to disciple and train the youth in our ministry, doing follow-up and creating resources. We've also been meeting with pastors and churches this month and have many more meetings and weekends planned for the next month. We are planning with these pastors and churches to partner with us for our big project for this summer, Mia Caravan. We aren't sure what this summer will hold for us when it comes to summer camp due to COVID regulations, So we are planning for the first half of the summer to have a traveling backyard Bible club style weekend camp with our church partners across the country. This is still in the works and we are currently dreaming and planning, so stay tuned to hear more and find out how we will need your help in fulfilling a vital role in these camps. Thank you so much for partnering with us, for your prayers, your finances, and your encouragement. Make sure to stay up to date on our prayer and ministry needs on our website. And to hear more encouraging stories about what God is doing here, follow our blog for weekly posts. We thank God for you and your willingness to partner with us in reaching the next generation of Romania for Christ.